Welcome back to another Hawks podcast. This is your host, Jaden Sims, and I'm joined with
Donovan Hutchins
and
Chase Jablonski.
And today we're going to be talking about, just some NFL football and how we feel about the Steelers season and, just stuff like that. So how do you guys feel about Mike Tomlin after this past season we've had?
Let him go. He's terrible.
I think he should stay. I feel like he's proven enough, and I feel like one of these days he's really going to get over this playoff hump, and we're just going to get hot, and he's going to lead the team to the Super Bowl.
He hasn't gotten over it since his first season.
The
only Super Bowl he's won was Bill Cowher's team.
That's what they all say.
That's the facts.
That's what they all say.
So, would you rather see like a rebuild from us in the coming seasons, or like the usual Steelers way where we try and push in the wild card every year?
At this point, I would rather see like 4 bad seasons. Like I just want to see like what the Lions had.
No, that's 4 years of my life. I want the Steelers to compete. I want them to keep fighting for the playoff spot, because you never know what can happen.
So you like when they fight for that playoff spot? You think they should keep doing that?
Yeah, but like I don't like when we get dog walked in the wild card every year.
Yeah.
I mean, we got destroyed by the Browns at one point. We just need a tank, I think. Get good draft picks.
So how do we feel about our draft picks? I mean, what do we have, like 22 or something?
We're later.
21, I think.
Around there.
Yeah.
How do we feel about that?
I don't know what we should pick up.
Probably a receiver or a corner.
Probably, but I feel like we could pick up Bond late.
Yeah.
So maybe get a corner early.
No, we'll probably end up getting that guy from Ohio State.
I saw like a projection that said that Alshon Gentry was going to go 22 to the Steelers.
I saw something like that, too.
I don't think we really need him, though. Like, I don't know. I mean, would I like Gentry? Yeah, but like...
We're not getting him because we're going to re-sign Najee.
Yeah, how do we feel about Najee? Do we think he deserves a re-sign?
I think they could get a good trade value out of him. I think Jalen Warren's the better back.
I think Najee deserves to be paid, and I think he should stay.
What do you think we need out of the running back position right now? Like,
Speed.
And Najee does not necessarily have
Najee's
that.
Knuckles and Jalen Warren's Sonic.
No, they're both Knuckles. That's the thing. We need a true Sonic.
He's half Sonic, half Knuckles. I mean, I'm with Najee though, because he produces 1,000-yard seasons every year. He's the only back in the league with 4 straight 1,000-yard seasons.
Okay, but like, when's the last time you saw him break out a 20-yard run?
Against the Bengals.
Did
he? Yeah.
Okay, so he had 1.
He broke some out this year.
Like 2.
Bro, don't even say like 2.
He tries to be Le'Veon Bell and jump around. And
I will agree. He doesn't use his skills the best, but
no. And he picks up like 2 yards a carry. I bet you he averages 3.5.
He's definitely a little bit inconsistent in my opinion. I think that like, I don't know, just watching the Steelers every week, like he'll have like 100 yards, touchdown maybe, and then like the next week it's like nothing.
Yeah, he's a great like we need a couple yards, give it to Najee. But
Yeah,
like
for
Jalen
sure.
Warren can pull that off too.
Like if we need somebody to push it in there, Najee's our guy.
Yeah.
Going back to Tomlin, do we think his job is secure?
Yes.
yeah, I think it's secure.
I don't think the Rooney's will ever let him walk until he wants to go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He has a no-trade clause, too, so it's not like we can just trade him.
Right.
Because teams would give up high-value picks for him.
Yeah.
I mean...
It's probably. I think honestly, though, I think Mike Tomlin sucks because he's so heavy on the defense. We need an offensive guy at this point, but our offensive coordinators suck.
Right.
Both our coordinators need to go.
I feel like we need like just like everything to be like renewed. Like everything's like old. Like our playbook's old. I feel like everything's old.
Like we can't we got to stop running pitch to Najee. It's just not working.
We need Justin Fields to be the starter, so we need to re-sign him.
Yeah, that's another question.
I thought Fields looked good.
Yeah, do we think he's gonna start, or do we think Russ is gonna? What do we think is gonna happen with Russ?
It depends if he retires.
I think Russ is going to keep playing, but Russ is gone, and Fields is going to be the starter.
But I think we could also.
Do you think he's gonna stay in Pittsburgh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead, Donnie.
Fields is going to stay.
I think they'll both stay in Pittsburgh. I think they like it.
Yeah, I think Russ definitely likes it here. He seems much happier.
I don't think he's staying, though.
I think there's a lot of potential with our line because it's so young. Like Frazier played great.
That Fontana didn't even play.
Fontana.
Yeah, and I think he's gonna be good. I mean, what he played? Didn't he? He played preseason, right?
He
Is
played
that
a
when he got
little
hurt?
bit. Yeah, I think.
Or he got hurt like week 2 or something.
Yeah, and then we got Broderick Jones. I think he can really turn it around.
He had a good rookie year. He just like randomly out of nowhere.
Just got a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
So, like, for the Defensive Player of the Year, we think T.J. Watt's going to get it this year? No?
He had a he
I
had
know,
a down season.
Yeah, this year wasn't that great for him.
He didn't record a stat in the last, 200 snaps of the season.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do we think, like, he's going to next season be on the up and up, or do we think he's going to keep decreasing?
I think TJ's on the downfall of his career. I think he's still going to be playing at a high level because he's TJ Watt, but I think he's starting to see the downfall of his career.
Yeah, but, a downfall is still another, 13-sack season, so
yeah.
that's still good production.
He's incredible, no doubt. And, that brings up a point where Morris said this. Shout out Morris.
Shout out Morris. Shout out Morris, wherever you're at, shout out.
If you're listening to this, Morris, big shout out. Shout out for the immaculate grids, all that.
Big dog shout out.
I kind of agree that we could, at the end of TJ's contract, when is that? Is that soon? I think?
It's next season.
I feel like we could trade him. Yeah, we could get good picks out of that.
For sure.
See, that's you. That's what you're saying, but you don't understand what he means to the city and what he means to be a Pittsburgh Steeler. You're just giving up all your franchise guys at the end of their career, just trying to be greedy and get draft picks. Do what the fans want. The fans want them to stay.
Well,
Okay,
yeah,
but as a fan,
I
and I
bet
am
the
a
fans
fan,
would want to see, like, a Super Bowl.
I would much rather see a Super Bowl without TJ than a first round
he's
exit.
bringing up
with
all
him.
these scenarios that are
Yeah.
never going to happen.
True.
They're not gonna happen, but I just feel like if that could happen, like I just don't see why not. I do see why not. I take that back. But I think we can
see
get a
why
lot of
not.
picks out of TJ.
Definitely, but actually maybe not a lot of picks out to EJ because you'll be 30, but still.
We could get a first round.
Yeah, probably.
Imagine we traded. Now you're gonna hate this. Najee and TJ to the Giants.
Oh.
Get good first round picks. The Giants would love that because
Yeah.
now they're matching up Dexter Lawrence and TJ Watt in their D line.
Yeah, well, Dexter Lawrence also does some fishy stuff off the field.
I haven't seen that.
It's crazy stuff.
I haven't seen anything about that. I'm gonna have to
Do
look
your
that up.
research.
I
Do
just
your
saw-
research.
I will.
Just do your research.
I will. Right after this, I will.
All right. Once again, shout out Morris.
What about Pickens? How do you feel about his season this year? And I feel like he had a little bit of a poor attitude.
Poor attitude, but I mean, if he didn't get injured, I think he's a top 4 deep threat in the NFL.
Yeah, I think he's a really good receiver.
The plays he makes at times is just unreal, but yet he drops the easiest passes sometimes.
Yeah, the Bengals. He had a bad case of drops that game.
Oh, that was horrible.
The one deep ball, yeah, it's a hard ball to catch, but that's automatic for a guy like George Pickens, and he's scoring on that.
Right. Do you think the Steelers are going to kind of put up with his antics and keep him, or do you think they're going to trade him?
We put up with AB for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like they're going to extend him. I feel like they're going to figure him out at some point.
Yeah.
I think if we get him the tools, he'll have a good attitude.
He's still young.
Yeah, he's young, and I think he's a game changer. In all honesty, I think he's a really good receiver, and I think if we get a guy to pair him up with, that's a quicker slot guy that we can just throw short.
Right.
Calvin Austin's quick, he's good, but
No, but now you're just hating on Calvin Austin.
no,
Why don't you
I
put
just said he's good.
Yeah, put some respect on his name.
I like Calvin Austin.
he
but,
didn't have a good season.
He did have a decent season, all right season, but is he the guy? I feel like we can get.
No, he might be. After the season he just had, he might be the guy. You know who could have been the guy, but we never used him? Mike Williams. We
Yeah.
should have used him more.
Dude, he was open every deep ball.
I know.
Once again, we would just launch
caught,
this to
he
Mike
caught
Williams.
all them deep balls. Russ, I'll give him credit. He was very good at throwing the deep balls.
I think we should utilize Darnell Washington more.
Yeah. He's huge.
Yeah, we got Muth though too. So
Yeah.
We had 2 good tight ends.
3. I mean, Connor Hayward ain't even bad.
What are we thinking? Do we think there's going to be any trades at all?
No.
I don't
The
think
Steelers?
I don't think the Steelers make any trades, but they'll probably cut some people and re-sign people and.
We have good young talent.
Yeah,
I would say.
honestly, I could see a Deontay Johnson reunion with the Steelers.
Yeah.
I don't know why you. I don't know.
I could see it happening.
I could, but like at the same time,
Who do you want to see cut?
Perfect to go opposite of GP.
what'd you say, sorry?
Is there anybody you want to see cut?
Nah, not that I can
No,
really think
he's
of.
Najee. He wants Najee out of there. He's been hating on Najee since the beginning of the show.
Because I just don't think he's.
No,
I think he's
they-
good. I just think I think we can get stuff out of him where we can just use Jalen Warren and get
Well,
a
you-
faster running back.
You know, we don't have him under contract. We can't just trade him.
I think a big sign in the offseason, if this can happen, is Tyreek Hill.
Ooh. For the Steelers?
He is leaving Philly. What was it post he had? Didn't he put a Steelers
yeah.
helmet on his story?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
And I saw something saying he could go to the Ravens.
I saw Patriots.
I saw Patriots, but like I think he wants to go to a team where he's gonna have help. Like,
Well, I mean
imagine
the Ravens too. Definitely.
he would be incredible in the Ravens. So I feel like your division rival, you're gonna want to.
Yeah, true.
Like, I feel like we got Cap. I don't know.
Yeah, we do got Cap. Going to over to college football, how do we feel about the Heisman?
I agree with the winner. I think Travis Hunter should have won. He's playing top 5 on.
He's not top
don't,
5.
Don't
He's not
just
top
cough
5
and
in either of
interrupt
his
me in the middle of
positions.
my thing here.
I'm gonna interrupt you all you want because he's not top 5
Shut-
in either
no.
of his positions.
Top 5, both sides of the ball, just makes game-changing plays. So I think he should have been the Heisman. I think he should be the first overall pick in the draft.
I don't disagree with him being Heisman necessarily because he's
No, but
playing
you-
high
but-
level. He's
but
playing
you-
high level ball both ways. But if
But
you
you were
look at
just disagreeing with me.
because I think Genty deserved it. He took a Midwestern Conference team to get a bye week in the playoffs. Like, what is that team without Ashton Genty?
I mean, they ain't,
Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing.
they ain't it. But
Nah.
I'm thinking Travis Hunter should have won it all day. I'm with the production and the plays you make on the field. I mean, I get it. Genty had like a historic season, almost breaking Barry Sanders' record.
They both had historic seasons.
Yeah, but you're not going to. I mean, it's going to start now, people playing both sides of the ball, but Travis Hunter is like the first to actually do it
He's
at an elite
pioneering
level.
it. He's
Yeah.
pioneering it for sure. But like, with the way the game's transforming into such a passing league, and it's gonna go to college and everything, are you gonna see a running back like Genty anytime soon? A guy that's giving up that
Yeah.
production at the running back spot?
Well, do you think
I
if
guess
he
we'll
would
find
have, do you think if he would have broke Barry Sanders' record, he would have had a better chance, or do you think he would have won?
For sure. I think if he broke Barry Sanders' record, he deserved it. But like I think Genty deserved it, but I don't disagree with Travis Hunter.
Right. Where do you think Shador's gonna go?
Giants. I saw a lot of stuff saying the Giants could get him.
Raiders.
Raiders.
Yeah, that's what I think. Raiders.
I don't see either. Shador's gonna be a big boom. Give me
Or
5 big booms. boom, boom, boom. Shout out Big Justice.
Shout out the Costco boys.
So, or he's gonna be a bust. I feel like he'll try and get too pretty, and you can't do that in the NFL.
Yeah, I feel like he's either gonna be like Lamar or he's not.
And I
It
don't
don't
think-
mean buzz on my AP. Perfect time.
Definitely don't focus on his rap career, but who should is LiAngelo Ball.
Yeah.
That song bangs.
I might swerve and rock corner. Whoa, whoa.
Hold on, thanks. That's weekend.
All right. We're getting off topic here.
You're right, but how can you not get off topic when
All
you got
right.
Jello?
Just quit it with Jello, man.
Dude, you
It's a
don't
good-
like Jell-O's
I like Jello, but
Jello on.
I
Did you
like
see him
Jello.
perform for the Lions?
The Lions.
Yes,
bro.
I saw him perform for the Lions.
And then they lost the Commanders. That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah.
How
that's
about
bad.
Jaden Daniels?
He's the truth.
He's the
Jaden
rookie of the
Daniels
year,
is
dude.
crazy.
Offensive rookie of the year for sure. Who would be defensive? I'll think about that.
Nah, Jared Verse easily from the Rams.
What about the dude from the Raiders for offensive? Rookie of the Year?
Brock Bowers.
Brock
He
Bowers,
definitely
yeah.
deserves it too. I mean, it just sucks he's playing with Jaden Daniels.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if they had the better Bowers at tight end, Nick Bowers at one point, and they should have
Right.
utilized him like Brock. And
Shout out Nick Bowers.
Shout out Nick Bowers.
Shout out Nick Bowers. Shout out Morris again. Hey, shout out Morris.
Shout out Morris for handing out all of his stuff when he retired. I have his tights from the Dolphins sitting in my room.
That's,
Phoenix wore his gloves this year.
That's sick.
that is sick.
So, how do you feel about Ryan Williams next season? The guy from Alabama?
Loki had a fall off.
He did have a
Kind of, but I
It's
think-
crazy. I'm older than him. I'm older than Cooper Flagg too. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy. It's crazy that Ryan Williams can't drive past midnight and he's going out there.
And
What do
dogging.
yeah, Georgia. He kind of just like destroyed Georgia, and I haven't heard much about him.
Yeah.
I think he's still young. It was just like a.
I think they were so hyped because he's 17.
Yeah. He was probably swerving men in that corner.
Definitely.
Jello.
Bro,
Yelling at me.
bro, why you sound like that?
Cause bro, you were yelling at me and it made me mad.
I wasn't yelling though.
You were
Who do you
raising
think's
your
gonna
If I
voice.
was
the,
yelling, I'd be
league
up in the mic and I'd be like,
Let Sims talk.
Who do you think's gonna win the league MVP? Like for the NFL?
Well, there's three guys that I think are all kind of in contention. Is like Saquon, Lamar, and Josh Allen.
I think it's gonna be Josh Allen. I think it probably should be Lamar.
I think it's either gonna be Lamar or Josh Allen.
I feel like Saquon. I don't know.
I had 2,000 yards. He had a great year.
He had a great year.
Imagine
but
if he
just
had
not
those
as good as them.
touchdowns instead of getting the tush push at the 1
that
yard line.
has to suck for him.
Yeah.
Just to like march it the entire way down the field and then push Jalen Hurts into the end zone.
Uh-huh.
But I don't know. I think it's such a quarterback award at this point, which it's kind of hard not to assign it to a quarterback because like
Yeah.
a good quarterback's game changing for you.
Yeah.
Like, what are the Bills without Josh Allen? What are the Bills with a mediocre quarterback?
Right.
Where are the Commanders without Jaden Daniels?
Nowhere.
He's an MVP
I
candidate.
think what they should do is start Sam Howell.
Yeah.
Sam Howell's on the Seahawks.
No, wait, what? Sam Howell? Who's the guy that they got from Notre Dame?
Oh.
What's their backup's name? Is it not Sam Howell?
No, it's like Sam Martin, I think.
Oh, man.
Go-
We're
go-
looking it up here now. I'm determined.
All right. Get
Is it
to
not?
him.
You know, it is not Sam Howell. You're right. Commanders.
Bro's really going on the depth chart.
Yeah, I am.
I'm Bobby Mom.
Because I saw a TikTok about him.
Is there any big trades in the league besides the Steelers? Do you think are gonna happen? Or any big moves
I mean,
that you can think of?
Hopefully Tyreek Hill.
Yeah.
Imagine we get him,
that would be cool.
and then like I don't know. I really feel like everyone's saying Fields been in the league too long to pick it up, but you saw what Geno Smith like.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Geno Smith.
Yeah.
They signed me off, but I ain't right back. What was
Yeah,
it? They wrote me off, but I ain't right back.
What you know about Geno Smith?
That's so tough. And he was terrible until he went to the Seahawks. Like,
He's cold-blooded, though.
yeah, he's tough. Like,
And
imagine
same with Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yeah, he's good.
Imagine like Justin Fields starts to learn under Russ, like that deep ball and everything, like gets that arm talent under him, and he's so athletic.
Yeah. Yeah, he is.
I think you got a really good quarterback in Justin Fields.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
agree.
is he about it, though?
That's what I'm questioning.
It sounds like
I
he's
don't know.
about it, but I wanted to see his play on the field again. Like, I think he's got it in him.
He looked good.
He looked real
I
good.
wish we would have played more this season.
He should
Like there was a couple of times where I think they could have subbed Russ out for him.
Oh,
Yeah, like
I agree.
I mean, like our long situations. Like there were so many times where we needed the pass to be completed, and Russ just got sacked. And I
Yeah.
mean, you can't really blame him, but like,
He can't see over the line.
isn't he? I didn't realize he was so short.
He's,
Until I went
he's
to the
not
game.
tall. Yeah, he ain't
Isn't he like
tall.
5'10"?
Yeah, he's not even 6 foot.
Yeah.
How tall is Fields? Is he a tall guy?
He's like 6'2", 6'3".
I thought Fields was actually smaller than
I always
Russell.
assume. But it's probably 'cause
Fields
he's
is
so
big.
athletic.
Fields is a big dude.
I didn't know
Pause.
All right, but that wraps up our Hawks podcast for today. Thank you, Donnie, for joining us.
Thank you.
And thank you, Chase, for joining us.
Yeah,
That's
no
all the
problem.
time we have for today.